Hey guys, Harry James. The rumor's true. I used to do a little drinking, a bit of drug use. It's in my history. But if I make it to December, it'll be 35 years clean and sober, and I'm very grateful about that. Um, some of you are familiar with 12-step meetings, some are not. Here we go. We hear a lot of stuff said in meetings that can't be reconciled with the program as described in our literature. Here's a list of opinions, perspectives, and slogans we often hear in rooms and what our original literature has to say about it. Easy does it. Page 59, paragraph 2, half measures availed us nothing. Page 84, paragraph 3, we vigorously commenced this way of living as we cleaned up the past. Page 58, paragraph 1, a manner of living which requires rigorous honesty. Page 58, paragraph 2, if you have decided you want what we have and are willing to go to any length to get it, then you're ready to take certain steps. Page 58 again, paragraph 3, we thought we could find an easier, softer way, but we could not. With all the earnestness at our command, we beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. The gift of sobriety. Page 14, paragraph 2. Simple, but not easy. A price had to be paid. It meant the destruction of self-centeredness. I choose not to drink today. This just totally irritates me. Page 24, paragraph 2. The fact is that most alcoholics, for reasons yet obscure, have lost the power of choice in drink. Play the tape all the way through. Page 24, paragraph 3, the almost certain consequences that follow taking even a glass of beer do not crowd into the mind to deter us. If these thoughts do occur, they are hazy and readily supplanted with the old threadbare idea that this time we shall handle ourselves like other people. There is a complete failure of the kind of defense that keeps one from putting his hand on a hot stove. Think through the drink. Remember when. Remember your last drunk. To be honest, if I knew my last drink was my last drink, I'd have had two. Page 43, paragraph 4. Once more, the alcoholic at certain times has no effective mental defense against the first drink, except in a few rare cases. Neither he nor any other human being can provide such a defense. His defense must come from a higher power. Page 24, paragraph 2. We are unable at certain times to bring into our consciousness with sufficient force the memory of the suffering and humiliation of even a week or a month ago. I think it'll be different this time. I will always be recovering, never recovered. Title page of our original literature, the story of how many thousands of men and women have recovered, past tense, from alcoholism. Doubtless you are curious to discover how and why, in the face of expert opinion to the contrary, we have recovered from a hopeless condition of mind and body. Forward to the first edition. We, of the original literature, are more than 100 men and women who have recovered from a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body. Page 29, paragraph 2. Further on, clear-cut directions are given showing how we recovered. Page 132, paragraph 3. We have recovered and have been given the power to help others. Another saying, we're all just an arm's length away from a drink. Page 84, and we have ceased fighting anything or anyone, even alcohol. For by this time, sanity will have returned. We will seldom be interested in liquor. If tempted, we recoil from it as from a hot flame. We react sanely and normally, and we would find that this has happened automatically. We will see that our new attitude toward liquor has been given us without any thought or effort on our part. It just comes. That is the miracle of it. We are not fighting it, neither are we avoiding temptation. We feel as though we have been placed in a position of neutrality, safe and protected. We have not even sworn off. Instead, the problem has been removed. It does not exist for us. I don't have an alcohol problem. I have a living problem. Page 24, Roman numeral, paragraph 2. In our belief, any picture of the alcoholic which leaves out this physical factor is incomplete. I'm feeling pretty crappy. I need a meeting. Page 15, paragraph 2. I was not too well at the time and was plagued with waves of self-pity and resentment. This sometimes nearly drove me back to drink, but I soon found that when all other measures failed, working with another alcoholic would save the day. Many times I have gone to my old hospital in despair. On talking to a man there, I would be amazingly lifted up and set on my feet. It is a design for living that works in rough going. Don't drink and go to meetings. Page 34, paragraph 2. Many of us felt we had plenty of character. There was a tremendous urge to cease forever. Yet we found it impossible. This is the baffling feature of alcoholism as we know it. This utter inability to leave it alone no matter how great the necessity or the wish. Page 34, paragraph 3. Whether such a person can quit upon a non-spiritual basis depends upon the extent to which he has already lost the power to choose whether he will drink or not. This is a selfish program. Page 20, paragraph 1. Our very lives as ex-problem drinkers depend upon constant thought of others and how we may help their needs. Page 97, second paragraph. Helping others is the foundation stone of your recovery. A kindly act once in a while isn't enough. You have to act the Good Samaritan every day if need be. It may mean the loss of many nights' sleep, great interference with your pleasures, interruptions to your business. It may mean sharing your money and your home, counseling frantic wives and relatives. Innumerable trips to police courts, sanitariums, hospitals, jails and asylums. Your telephone may jingle at any time of day or night, and that it does. Page 14 and 15, for if an alcoholic failed to perfect and enlarge his spiritual life through work and self-sacrifice for others, he could not survive the certain trials and low spots ahead. Page 62, the second paragraph, selfishness, self-centeredness, that we think is the root of our trouble. Page 62, paragraph 3, so our troubles we think are basically of our own making. They arise out of ourselves, and the alcoholic is an extreme example of self-will run riot, though he usually doesn't think so. Above everything, we alcoholics must be rid of this selfishness. We must, or it kills us. Meeting makers make it. Page 59, paragraph 3. Here are the steps we took, which are suggested as a program of recovery. I'm powerless over people, places, and things. Page 132, paragraph 3. We have recovered and have been given the power to help others. Page 122, paragraph 3. Years of living with an alcoholic is almost sure to make any wife or child neurotic. Page 82. The alcoholic is like a tornado roaring his way through the lives of others. Hearts are broken, sweet relationships are dead. Affections have been uprooted. Selfish and inconsiderate habits have kept the home in turmoil. We feel a man is unthinking when he says that sobriety is enough. Page 89, you can help when no one else can. You can secure their confidence, the newcomer, when others fail. You're in the right place. Page 20 and 21. Then we have a certain type of hard drinker. He may have the habit badly enough to gradually impair him physically and mentally. It may cause him to die a few years before his time. If a sufficiently strong reason, ill health, falling in love, change of environment, or the warning of a doctor becomes operative, this man can also stop or moderate, although he may find it difficult and troublesome and may even need medical attention. Page 31, second paragraph. If anyone who is showing inability to control his drinking can do the right about face and drink like a gentleman, our hats are off to him. 31 and 32. We do not like to pronounce any individual as alcoholic, but you can quickly diagnose yourself. Step over to the nearest bar room and try some controlled drinking. Try to drink and stop abruptly. Try it more than once. It will not take long for you to decide. If you're honest with yourself about it, it may be worth of a bad case of jitters if you get a full knowledge of your condition. Page 108 and 109. Your husband may be only a heavy drinker. His drinking may be constant or it may be heavy only on certain occasions. Perhaps he spends too much money on liquor. It may be slowing him up mentally and physically, but he does not see it. Sometimes he is a source of embarrassment to you and his friends. He is positive he can handle his liquor, that it does him no harm, that drinking is necessary in his business. He would probably be insulted if he were called an alcoholic. This world is full of people like him. Some will moderate or stop altogether, some will not. Of those who keep on, a good number will become true alcoholics after a while. Page 95, fourth paragraph. If he thinks he can do the job in some other way, prefers some other spiritual approach, encourage him to follow his own conscience. If an alcoholic wants to get sober, nothing I can say can make him drink. Page 103. A spirit of intolerance might repel alcoholics whose lives could have been saved had it not been for such stupidity. We would not even do the cause of temperate drinking any good, for not one drinker in 1,000 likes to be told anything about alcohol by one who hates it.